Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I was going to talk to you about two different types of projectors that you can buy. And what we're going to talk about is the LED projector and the laser projector, and which one is for you. So stick around to find out. Okay, let's start off with the LED projector. The LED projector comes with two different variants, and that is a DLP projector or a 3 LCD projector or similar to that. The main difference is that the DLP projector uses a color wheel to give you color, and the 3 LCD projector uses different types of light sources that are differently colored to give you color instead of using a color wheel. So the color wheel only uses one light that comes in white color, and then it gets different colors from the color wheel, and the 3 LCD projector are using three different types of lights, red, green and blue, to give you color. So the 3 LCD gives you a often more accurate color image, and the DLP projector can give you the rainbow effect, where you kind of see all colors over the whole screen, which can give some people, can be an issue for some people. But if you don't experience the rainbow effect, you should probably go with a DLP projector, since they are often more cheaper than a 3 LCD projector. And Epson are the ones who uses 3 LCD or that have created it, and DLP is used by very many different brands, and it's often more cheaper to produce, as I said. And also LED projectors often much cheaper than laser projectors overall, because they are often less bright, and it takes some time for the brightness to reach 100%, while laser projectors are just often brighter, and they get bright instantly because they don't have to warm up like the LED projectors. But LED projectors are often cheaper, as I said. They range from, if you want a good one, from 300 to around, well, there's really no top for projectors. You can get a LED projector for $50,000 if you want, but regular ones that you use in your home often go for, well, good ones go for around 300 to maybe 4,000 or 5,000. It's all depending on if you want a 4K image, if you care about what brand it is. But some major brands that you should probably pick if you wanting a projector is BenQ, Epson, Optoma, ViewSonic makes some good projectors, maybe Philips or Samsung. Just major brands that are making a lot of things. Epson makes excellent projectors. I have Epson projector myself. The color accuracy is very good. And I haven't really watched BenQ projectors or the others, but I've seen other YouTubers review them, and they have said that they are excellent. So I would probably go with one of those brands if I wanted to buy a LED projector. But let's go over to laser projectors and what you can expect from them. Well, laser projectors are often, as I said, much brighter than LED projectors, and they heat up instantly, which means that you don't have to wait for the projector to reach 100% brightness, which can be an issue if you're using a LED projector. Okay, so the laser projectors often are lasting for 10 to 20,000 hours, while the LED projector before only lasts for around 5 to 6,000 hours, depending if you use it in eco mode or full brightness mode. If you use it in full brightness, it will probably only last you 3,000 hours, but if you use it at eco mode at all times, it will probably last you 6,000 to 7,000 hours. My Epson projector lasted for 6,700 hours before I had to change the lamp, and here's a LED lamp. This is how they look like in my Epson projector. As you can see, there's the lamp. So it's basically just a bright LED lamp that you put. This is 3,200 lumens, so it's a very bright LED light. And that's why it only lasts for 6,000 to 7,000 hours if you use it in eco mode, because regular lamps will last you 50,000 hours, and then I mean like lamps you have in your kitchen, in your living room, those in the ceiling, they are only several hundred lumens, and that's why they will last a lot longer than this projector lamp, which only lasts me 600 to 700 hours. But that's a good thing about laser projectors. They're often much more expensive. Well, they start at around $1,000, and that's for full HD projectors. If you want a 4K, real 4K, not pixel shifting technology, which I will talk about a little bit later. Yeah, if you want a real 4K projector with the laser light, then you will probably have to spend around starting $5,000 all the way up to, well, there's no top really to projectors. You can buy a projector for $50,000, as I said before, if you want to, but I will probably not recommend it because you can get similar 99% similar image for much less. And the only people who buy them are companies like movie theaters or companies that want to have a projector in their meeting room to get a big image if they are a really big company. But yeah, which one would I recommend? I would probably recommend the laser projector since it gives much a higher brightness and will last longer. Although you will have to spend over $1,000 for a projector, LED projectors are coming close to that price now also. But if you don't have that type of money, I will probably recommend a Epson, Optima or BenQ LED projector with either pixel shifting 4K or a high-end full HD projector for that price. For around $500, you can probably find a pretty good projector for around $500 with accurate colors and full HD or pixel shifting 4K. Well, pixel shifting 4K will probably only find for over $1,000. One of them is the BenQ TK710. It's a laser projector for $1,800, but it's using 4K pixel shifting. So that's what I would recommend if you want a laser projector. It uses steel P also, so we'll have to go with the rainbow effect. But if you don't suffer from a rainbow effect, then the DLP projectors are probably better for your, well, bank. And what is pixel shifting then, you might ask? Well, pixel shifting, what I have understood is that they use, instead of using one 4K, native 4K lens or, yeah, one native 4K lens to get they use often two 1080p chips to shift the pixels in an array that makes it seem like it is 8.3 million individual pixels without actually being that many pixels on screen to emulate a 4K image. While native 4K chips are more expensive and therefore not as many projectors use them. They give a higher native quality overall because pixel shifting only gets you around 80 to 90% there. But if you're fine with that, then you should probably go with pixel shifting. But if you want a 4K native image, you will probably have to spend $5,000 at least on a Sony Bravia projector or a JVC projector. But yeah, so they just shift the pixels to look smaller than they are to create a fake 4K image. So that's not really native 4K, but it still looks better than 1080p in most cases. But yeah, that was pretty much all for this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel down below. And yeah, that was pretty much all. Please comment what you thought about this video and what I can make, what kind of videos that you want to see in the next one. Well, yeah, that was all for this. Bye. See you in the next one.